Good evening, good morning all from the Black Bull Market trading floor in Auckland, New Zealand. Keen to do a quick market update for you, especially given yesterday's Trump-Kim summit in Singapore. We saw a pretty muted reaction in equity markets over the course of the summit. Investors really focusing more on the federal rate decision that's expected later on this evening. Now, the research team, a lot of expectations from investors, expect the committee to raise their target rate from 25 basis points, or by 25 basis points rather, from 1.75% to 2%. It's been justified recently by recent data suggesting an acceleration in economic activity, robust employment data. Also, we had May's inflation data in the US at the highest level for it's been for nearly 6 years now. So it really signs that the interest rate will have its, I believe, second hike of the year so far. Remember, 4 planned hikes expected this year. A lot of dollar bullish tones off the back of that. Firstly, let me show you what the Dow Jones did yesterday again. So we saw a pretty muted reaction, pretty flat trading from the US equities there. However, off the back of the inflation figures and today's interest rate announcement, look at some FX crosses. Dollar was pretty bid across the board. Here's dollar yen, dollar Swiss, dollar CAD continuing their upward moves. So perhaps that could continue as the day proceeds. We're looking at key pairs, key dollar crosses, dollar yen, dollar CAD, dollar Swiss, a lot of the key dollar crosses. Cable and euro, a bit of another story though. I mean, in the UK, the government succeeded in really persuading a rebel alliance of Tory MPs not to vote through the House of Lords amendments. Voting continues though today in Parliament, less as expected. But again, you have UK inflation data as well this morning. The headline CPI came out, check the figure, 2.3%. See pound, we're looking at seeing a bit of a fall there. Following that, it's crashed through my support level that I had plugged in actually. So current price 1.33188. Looking at kind of the next level of support around the 132.80 level. Just draw that in for you guys here. 132.80. That's what I'm looking at personally as my next line of support. Everything's ever since kind of mid-May, we've been operating now below the key 200-day moving average, which I use for my trend indicator. So we've definitely kind of, a lot of the indicators to me are moving this pair now to bearish territory from a technical point of view. 132.80 is this near-term support level. If it holds it, then you could see a potential reversal in there. However, if it breaks it, which the momentum is looking like it could very well break it, you're looking at the next near-term support for me around the 132 level. That's the real psychological support levels there in cable. So go back to the 4-hourly chart. I mean, still below that key moving average, and the news again and uncertainties from this Brexit vote really putting some bearish pressure on pound across the board really. Pound has been getting weak over the last few months. Dollar, of course, been getting stronger, but the pound weakness is probably the main story here. So key pair to watch there. Again, today you have CPI, which came out about 45 minutes ago. And there's also some local elections in Korea later on this evening. Key event, however, is the Fed meeting. That takes place 7 p.m. GMT. Consensus, once more, is for a hike of 25 basis points to the 2% level. And that will be followed by a press conference at 7:30 p.m. GMT. So look out for those key events. Any questions, contact your Black Bull Markets account manager. We'll be here to help. Hope you enjoyed the video. All the best.